Also at the border tonight, Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw. He's at our southern border. He was in Brownsville, Texas, to see firsthand the situation on the border. Congressman Crenshaw joins us. He's in the border in McAllen, Texas, where we were, and also former DEA Special Agent Derek Maltz is with us. Congressman, let's just tell everybody, I've been down there 14 times. I know what I've seen. Tell everybody what you see.
Here's the big takeaway here. So the Rio Grande Valley is actually responsible for about 40% of total illegal immigration in the entire country. So it's a huge spot for this. Now, it's divided up into two spots, right? There's the Brownsville area, and then there's the McAllen area. The Brownsville area has about 35 miles of pretty secure fencing. It's border security the way that we would like to see it. It's a good mix of technology and secure fencing. In the McAllen area, you have exactly the opposite. Okay, you have wide open areas. Now, so what do we see? We see about 6% of illegal apprehensions occur in Brownsville and 94% occur in McAllen. So do walls work? The answer is very clearly yes. That's exactly what we're seeing. And as we're driving over here, you can see Mexico right behind me. So we're driving over here, we're seeing groups of migrants being caught as they're crossing the border. And a lot of these have kids with them, which means they will simply be let go into the U.S. population.
And what do you see, Derek? Give the experience, give the picture so people really fully understand, is this a national emergency?
Yes, of course, Sean. I mean, we have a situation.
Oh, sorry.
Derek.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Derek, go ahead.
So, Sean, so basically we had all that fentanyl seized yesterday. That could have killed 57 million people. That's like half the viewers of the Super Bowl, right? So the American public has to realize 1 kilogram could kill 500,000 people. Plus, if you look like in New York today, they seized another 70 pounds of this poison. That could have killed 15, 20 million people. Thank God our brave men and women in law enforcement are out there, understaffed, underpaid, getting all kinds of pressure, getting shot at by these people in America. So thank God President Trump is standing up for our national security.
Hey, and Derek, let me ask you a question. What if that can kill 57 million people, that the largest haul of fentanyl that they got just this week, what if a terrorist organization ever got a hold of that and say wanted to lace our food with it?
Absolutely. What about the airplane? The seizure of 70 pounds in New York, right, was done by my old unit, the New York Drug Task Force. That was coming in on planes, right? So it's not just coming in on the southern border. These billion-dollar-a-year operations, they have to get their products into America. So, yeah, if it gets into the plane's ventilation system, if it gets into the food supply. So this is the thing the public doesn't realize, Sean. This is not a political issue. This is the security of our country and our kids.
Let me go back to Dan really quickly. You know, I know you're strong on the issue. Lindsey Graham, he's holding the line. Many Republicans will. But there's always those that have no backbone. I have no respect if the Republican Party doesn't back the president when he uses the military or the emergency option. I don't care which option. As commander-in-chief, that's his job. He swore an oath to protect our Constitution, our rule of law.
And more importantly, you know, I'm a member of the Homeland Security Committee. This isn't even the president's plan. This plan has been on the books for years. It has come from border agents on the ground. It comes from experts at the Department of Homeland Security. It is walls where it makes sense. This is the places that our men and women that are on the front lines have been asking for. This shouldn't even be a partisan issue. I mean, this is very obviously getting our men and women the equipment they need. Just
a few years ago when Obama was president, they sounded just like Trump. Sad. Thank you both. Great reporting.